Yo, I'm Blue here, and I just wanted to give a little, I don't know, this might be a quick or long commentary, I don't know yet. Actually, I'm just doing this pretty fresh. Just wanted to talk about a couple things, like, well, basically all the people I've met from Storm 2, Storm 3, give a little breakdown, give a little bit, some shout outs or whatever. I mean, they don't have to get shout outs, but I give them shout outs because they're probably the closest people I play with. So I'm gonna start off with Crazy J. He was always an asshole. It didn't matter what game it was. Storm 2, Storm Gens, Storm 3. But me and Crazy J has been through a lot. Like, we've been in the same clan in Storm 2, and we kind of broken away in clan wise, but we're still cool like how we was in Storm 2. So nothing really changed. So on to the next person. I'm not writing this down, by the way, so this might be a little bit more like freestyling, I guess. Legend. John Vernal. Legend was one of the coolest people on Storm 2. I mean, I can't forget that one time he tried to recruit me in Exiles when I was in ROTS, and Reborn got pissed and shit, but that was all cool. We was laughing about it. He's one of the coolest laid back people to talk to about anything, actually, as long as you don't be a dick. Which I can be, but I don't think I have been to him, so on to the next person. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, so who's the next person? Okay, Sasuke Light God. Okay, this is how this whole story began. In Storm 2, we had it was either Arashi Boards or Valor Gaming, or I think it was Valor Gaming when we started. That's when we really started to give a shit about characters, because there was this character list. So I held down the Sasuke with Kirin title for a while. Me and Sasuke had a little rivalry at first, you know. So he challenged me the first time, and he lost. And then he came back and he won the second time. We had an argument because he was playing more defensive. That's when the whole turtles are bad thing came out of, and morals and shit. That's all we all came from. Then we was enemies. Then we started playing more. Well, the reason why Sasuke won, Shinsei, Dick. Shinsei was there. He was coaching him around and everything. So me and Sasuke, and we started being friends and everything. So I guess the next person will have to be Dan, as in Dan. I mean Dandika, DH, Bobaham's seed. When he first came to Arashi Boards, it was more like he was really new at the game, and he thought he was good. I mean, he was good, but he wasn't good. He didn't realize what good was until he went to Arashi Boards. Then he went in Arashi Boards. It was basically a bunch of people on Arashi Boards running the train on him, beating his ass in Storm 2. And Bobraham taught him, and he got OP. So me and Dan, we didn't like each other. We didn't. You know, the funny thing is, the people I didn't like at first in Storm 2, we're like best friends now, because we've actually, I mean, when you think about it, Storm 2 is not that far away, but it feels like a long ass time. Like, my internet is down for 3 days, it feels like a week. I don't get it, but like people like Sasuke Light God, Dan, the people that I didn't like back then, we're like close friends now. So I gotta give props to Dan for dealing with a lot of bullshit, because I know I used to talk shit. I still talk shit. And I be losing. I could lose 10-1 and still talk shit, saying you can't perfect me. Right, Dan? If there's anybody else I forgot, I probably will mention you in another video. But let me see who else I could actually talk about that I actually played with besides those people. I know Suji Corp. I've been playing with him for years. he's been in ROTS for the longest time, and we've been like we've had our ups and downs. Like, he's more of a meta gamer. I mean, I have nothing against meta gamers now. Before, I used to think meta gamers was just, okay, you play gay, meta gamer. Do anything to win, meta gamer. I mean, the meaning has to change, but the purpose of Storm 3 is to win the game. I mean, to win the fights you have, and to use anything that you have to win. Okay, I understand that. So me and Suji is okay now. I understand if he wants to win, he has to try his all. Because if he doesn't try his all, he's holding back, and he's gonna let that bother him if he does. So I don't really blame him anymore. I think anybody else, let's see. I'm thinking. Shinsei, he's been always a pro dude. I know Shinsei should be like one of the first people. No, he's not one of the first people, because I actually played less with him than most of the other people I play with. I don't know what's that shit in the background. But Shinsei has been one of the coolest dudes. Even though me and him didn't play exactly the same, or he was better than me, he is better than me. It didn't matter. We played for fun. We didn't really talk shit about each other. It was just like a fun game. And then we found other games that we liked in common, so it wasn't just like a Naruto type friend relationship anymore. It was more like, oh, you want to play Naruto, and then one day you want to play Call of Duty, one day you want to play Gears of War 3, Gears of War 1. That's the type of player he is. He doesn't just that, and that's the people I prefer to play with, people that play more than one game, because on games like Storm 3, you can't play that game all the time. That game is a rage-induced game. You play that game all the time, you're gonna be sad about your life. Because out of all the fighters I have, I think Storm 3 was the only fighting game that gave so much drama because of the online community. So I think it's great if you play Storm 3. If you play Storm 3, it's great, but you don't want to play Storm 3 all the time until it gets you mad, and then you want to break your PS3 or Xbox, or break your controllers. Honestly, I think Naruto, just the whole series, doesn't matter which game it is, any Naruto game is rage induced. I beat a couple people on Naruto on the fucking GameCube and on the Wii, and it doesn't change anything. I don't think it's sometimes it's the community. Sometimes it's just people just have morals. Just the whole time they just have morals about everything. So I think I'm gonna put this whole thing up on Storm 2 video. Hopefully it'll be that fight against some people that fought on Storm 2 recently this month. And I have to admit that I will freaking upload me losing. I know, that's so sad. I know, I'm crying. But I just want to relive those moments before I actually move on to the PS4 or the Xbox One. Not saying I'm gonna quit playing Storm 2, Storm 3, because I like playing with my friends and clan members. Because that's the point of playing online, to play with people. You don't want to know. That's why I don't like playing single player games, because what's the point of playing single player games anymore? It doesn't give me a challenge. It doesn't give me that joy unless you're playing with other people. So I think that's my my little rant slash confession slash diss slash, because I shouldn't say you're a dick. Yeah. So that's my last thoughts on it. Alright guys, I'm out.
Go!
Let me
This is perfect!
on yet? Let me join.
Ready to go!
How about this one? How about this one?
This is perfect!
Am I on yet? Let me join it.
All right, I can do that!
Fireball jutsu.
I'll support you.
Ready to go! Maybe I'll use this! This is perfect!
Am I on yet? Let me join it.
I'll support you.
Pretty good, huh? All right, I can do that!
I'll support you.
This is right now! Oh no! Ready to go!
Am I on yet? Let me join it.
Maybe I'll use this! I can do that! Pretty good, huh?
Fireball jutsu. With all I
向かい風としていながらそれでも進む理由があるだから友よ置いてくためだけに生きるのはまだ早いだろう汗にまみれて泥にまみれて手にしたものはみっともないかな誰かが決める